Welcome back, everyone. This is Dr. Hanrahan, and I want to wish you a very warm welcome as we start this new quarter. This is an opportunity for all of you to make significant progress, especially those of you who have changed over to the project study. You should be able to move more quickly through the milestones, and those of you in the traditional model of Capella have declared that one for some very good reasons, and I see that you also are on track to be able to do very well this quarter. And so it's been a busy time, and I would imagine that many of you have been busy with your various school activities and other events that happen in the fall. And I, too, have been busy with my full-time position at St. Petersburg College, which you see the pendant there in the background. I'm here in my home office, or a portion of it. And anyway, so now here we are. And for me, it's a chance to kind of reflect, as I'm doing this video for you, on my expectations for you as learners as we move through this next quarter. And I think that your goal should be to make some significant inroads on your milestones. I'm going to be sending out individual plans of action that have changed a little bit from what we've been using prior to this, and they have the milestones are listed very specifically, and I think that this will be a very useful tool for us. And so each of you will be getting your own version of that. So that's going to be, I think, very useful for you. And I should have those sent out by tomorrow sometime. This is Tuesday, so you should have them by Wednesday the 14th. And that's really all I think that is new for this quarter. What's not new is your pursuit of this journey that you're on. And I want to just kind of reiterate for you what this process is all about. It's meant to turn you from a student who learns, soaks up information, applies it perhaps at least theoretically, into a scholar practitioner, so that all of the research and other methods that you've been learning, whether you use a project or the traditional Capella model, will now be put into practice as you work with either action research or your project to complete some scholarly activity that will be a credit to you, and that will most likely bring some very positive change for your institution. And so that means that you need to be working just as hard as you can this semester, this quarter. It's always so much can interfere with your time, but just remember that you should treat your commitment to yourself and finishing your dissertation as another job, and a very important job, and a job that is costing you resources, time and money, that before you know it can escalate and erode. And it's so vitally important that you stick to what you've started so that you can very soon be able to see yourself at the end of your journey completing and graduating. And some of you may have known Oscar Odom, and I just received word that he is now Dr. Odom, for sure, completely graduated from Capella University. So that is wonderful. And there are others of you who are following close in his footsteps. Some of you have a ways to go yet, and yet the inspiration is Every one of you has clearly the potential to get there. So why not do it sooner than later? I may have shared with you on a phone call that I completed my dissertation in less than a year at the University of Central Florida with no real support once I got started, other than a mentor who read my work, commented on it, and sent it back. And the strategy that I used was to make the submissions less frequent, but of high quality. And in that way, I was able to maximize my time, and I think hers as well, and complete in a very timely manner. Now, I'm not saying that will work for you. You're certainly free to send me drafts in progress if you need my feedback. So whatever style works for you, we can continue with what you've been doing, or you can let me know if you would like to try a different approach. I'm very open to that. I want to support each of your success, and I hope to be able to report to the school that all of you make satisfactory progress and that you're on the track that you've started. I'll be scheduling phone calls with each of you in the next week or so to discuss more specifically your plans and goals and how we can together ensure that you reach those goals. So, looking forward to that, and as always, it's a pleasure to welcome you back. And with that, I will bid you good day or good evening whenever you might be watching this video. I wish you much success this quarter.